Ready?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What?
I had one hard nipple.
One?
Uno hard nipple. Uno hard nipple.
You sound French.
Uno hard nipple, my man. Right.
Uno radical.
Oh, you got the doce de que. Hey.
Our accents like start to like get merged. Yeah.
I've got a very good southern. It's like a Irishman stayed like 10 years in Europe and then moved to South Georgia and lived there for another 10.
Maybe Kentucky, actually.
Maybe Kentucky, yeah. What's up, everybody?
Hey, y'all.
I'm Chad.
And I'm Brittany, and we're the new tribe. We're bringing you the new real.
We're bringing you all the love.
That's real.
All
That's
the
raw.
raw.
That's rugged. Yeah.
That's our new theme song, guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy that jewel. What's up, people? We are back at it.
Yep.
We are going to do another Tom track tonight, guys. We were super fucking impressed with Snowflakes that we just did. So if you guys have not witnessed the power of Snowflakes, you guys should check it out. If you haven't heard that song, which I'm assuming you probably have if you're here, but if you haven't, man, go check the song out.
We relate to the game.
Check our reaction.
We wanted to do it, genuinely with y'all for the first time. And this old man decided that he was going to go and get all crippled on us.
Yeah,
and he hurt his back.
We was out of action for a couple weeks there because of some geriatric issues. But
we're back.
We're back. And the first one that we did back was the first one we left off on, and that was the Snowflakes. It was Tom, and it was badass. So we thought, what better to do than to continue the badassedness and do castles. Guys, we have our Patreon up and running. If you haven't been over there to check it out, guys, go check out the Patreon. We got all kinds of cool perks. Y'all can get some shout outs. Y'all can pick what videos we react to. You can vote on our Throwback Thursdays,
which is starting next week.
That's right. So we got all kinds of cool stuff over there. We're
excited about it.
We appreciate everybody that supports us, even just by giving the videos a like, just by watching,
just being here,
just by commenting, saying hey. But those of you that do want to go the extra mile, support the channel,
have some extra
support
fun.
the dream.
Yes.
Y'all can go over there and check it out.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're really excited about it.
Absolutely. You ready to do this, baby?
I'm so ready to do it.
All right. All right, guys. We're ready to do it.
Yes.
Tom MacDonald.
Castles.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yes.
I see you at the liquor store, leaving with the cheapest can of beer on the shelf. You ain't living on the street, but you barely making rent. And I relate because I'm struggling myself. I see you smile at the clerk when you fumble through your purse. I just wish I had a little more to help. I imagine where you're living, how you feeling, what you love, and who you'll be if you can make it out your hell. I see you at the bus stop, looking at the sidewalk, smoking half a cigarette, waiting for a ride. Kinda limp when you walk and look away. When you talk, you're ashamed, I can see it in your eyes. Probably got a NASCAR shirt and a car that you love, but you're here because you're too afraid to drive.
Wow, okay. So he's got this super slow, like 64 count, like really slow.
With a melody in there. But he's rapping super fast.
Absolutely.
I like the contrast.
This is the first time we've heard Tom spit like this. We haven't heard him do anything even close to this style yet. So that's cool. I'm digging the black and white video.
Yes, I do too. And that's why we like to go down these rabbit holes or journeys because, from the beginning,
like to go down any hole.
From the beginning, on, because that's when you really get to see all of these different versatilities that these artists do have, and all the different, you know, ways that they can flow and emphasize, and just how their creativity comes to life. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So
makes you appreciate them on a whole another level.
Tom got dark hair here, doesn't he?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess so.
I mean,
it's a black and white video, but it looks like it's dark hair.
It looks like it's going to be dark hair. Yeah, I know in his Hell of It that we did, he had like black and white, like blonde and black, like braided in together. So it was definitely different.
He's got an interesting style. I like
He's
anybody
got a really
that's
cool
got
style. I dig his style.
I like anybody that's very, very individualistic. If you, I mean, you can't tell with my bright ass makeup and everything I wear. Yeah. I like people that are just them. I just do.
In a car that you love, but you're here because you're too afraid to drive. It's been almost 10 years since the day that you crashed. Can't forget about the little boy's life. Everybody's got a story. If you look a little closer, you can see it in the wrinkles in their face. They can hide it in the silence, they can bury it and fight it, but it comes out when the hair is turning gray. You can feel it if you touch them, you can tell that they are troubled. You can hear the story running through their veins. We all travel different roads and we put on different clothes. Underneath it all, we're really all the same. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones.
Ooh, wow. Okay,
I'm digging the message here, guys. I'm feeling it now.
Yes.
Yeah, the way that he put the effects, the distortion, like in the flange on his voice during that build, all the way up to the hook was fucking. It was legit. He's got
kind of like a rock, kind of punk type of vibe that goes along with it too, to bring that intensity in of what his message is and what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of music is really good for those type of things.
Absolutely.
Really, really build up a message.
Castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. I see you sitting on the front porch playing with a radio, looking to the sky. Probably living in that house all alone these days, trying to find a better way to pass time. Got a wheelchair ramp leading up to the door, I can see that you walk just fine. Probably hate it cause it isn't getting used anymore, and you only ever build it for your wife. Everywhere that I walk, see you on the sidewalk, begging for a little loose change for some dough. Probably got a mama and a papa spending everything they make, trying to clean you up enough to take you home.
Wow.
I love his flow in this too.
Yeah, he's got a really good flow.
Pretty quick, but he's got such good articulation and emphasis in what he's saying, and you can still feel so much emotion behind what he's saying, even though he's going fast.
Yeah,
I love that.
I'm really feeling the video, and I'm wondering. I'm assuming this one is done by Nova as well. I know it's an older one, and so I keep saying this, guys, and I know you guys have said that she does all of his videos and stuff like that, but this going back to his older stuff versus his newer, I don't know if that still applies, but they've done a great job once again on this video, and I love how they're capturing the individualisticness. I don't even know if that's a word, individualisticness.
Yeah.
Regardless, I like how they're how they're
Mm-hmm.
capturing that of each of these people that they're
so
focusing
down to
on.
earth. Yes, I love that. It feels like real life. I like that.
Oh, probably got a mama and a papa spending everything they make, trying to clean you up enough to take you home. Used to have a good job, used to get good grades, used to have big dreams, and he lost hope. When your girlfriend died, giving birth to your son, you're the father that'll probably never know. Everybody has a tale that they're too afraid to tell. You can see it in the cracks in their hands. They can cover it with smiles if you walk a couple miles in their shoes, and you'll know where they stand. Everyone who really lived had to climb out of a ditch they were in before they found the right path. If you want to know the truth about what we've been going through, then try to put your phone away so you can ask. We've all got problems and we all feel alone.
I like how he kept the same structure on the build, because that's honestly that was the shining part of his first verse for me, was how he kept that build. And in the first verse he talked about how you could see the wrinkles in their skin, and then in the second verse during the build you could see how he said you could see how in the cracks in their hands,
and talking about their shoes if you walk in them. He
very,
changed the wording but kept the same structure.
It's very very creative. I love it when they do that.
All got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We are the neighbors that you'll never meet. We are the strangers walking down your street. We are a million faces in the crowd. We are the ones the system's tearing down. We are the people working.
Guys, this is really good.
I see why Tom has got such a cult following with the Hangover Gang.
Yeah.
Because literally, he speaks for the people.
Yeah.
I love that. Like, I have goosebumps. Like, I have goosebumps just talking about him right now.
He's definitely...
He's a powerful individual that is doing powerful things
he's definitely
with his platform.
Saying these things. And this is obviously something that he's done from the beginning of his career, or at least from, as far back as we've checked out with him, which is a long time. There's not a lot of people out there, especially artists that weren't, popped, that weren't blown up, that weren't well known, that will stick with a
message,
like a style or something that they're about for very long. If it's not something that people are catching on to,
fresh too.
And he's done a really good job of that. He's got the message. He's got the shit that he talks about, and he doesn't just do it like to get the controversy, attention. He does it to put a message out there and to grab grab people's attention because of the message.
Yes, and make them feel like they can relate with somebody and that they're not alone, and that is so important.
Absolutely.
That's why music is so healing and why it can bring people together is because this kind of music right here. This is the type of shit that heals people and makes them feel like they're not alone in this world, which sometimes that's all you need in a moment. When you're feeling so alone and feeling like, you just don't have no purpose or anything, just turn on a song like this, and this could make you feel like you're not alone anymore.
Word.
And to make you want to keep fighting.
Hell yeah.
Tearing down. We are the people working to survive. We are more than just our 9 to 5s. We are the shopping malls and streetcars. We are one. It's time to tell them just who we are. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the...
I love how he does. I love that part of the song where he does we can fill our coffins with the
rocks that they've
thrown.
Yes.
Or we could that right
we
there.
We could build our castles with the sticks and the stones.
Yeah, that right there is obviously the inspiration, for the song.
Yes.
That's really, I mean, it's powerful just in general.
Well, yeah, and everybody knows the saying too: "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words, can never hurt me."
And he did a good job getting that message at that point across with that.
Oh, we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones.
Wow, he does such a good job for him being independent.
Yes.
You know what I mean? He does a really good job of his production. This is what separates YouTube rappers and like the underground rappers that, you know, stay under, even if they've got a little bit of talent and stuff like that. You know, I know a lot of really good rappers that can fucking flow. They got fucking bars for days, but they just don't have the production. You know, they don't have a way to get it out there, you know, to where it's the quality that, you know, the masses demand.
Yes.
And the fact,
with how fast technology changes,
yeah,
it's just literally ever evolving. I mean, we just literally had to update our whole studio before we started this channel, and thankfully we were able to do that. But not everybody's able to do that.
Yeah, he does such a good job with the details that you would hear, you know, with a major label. You know, with people that get paid, you know, hundreds of dollars, you know, and probably per hour, to be honest with you. I don't know how much engineers and
if we
song
didn't know,
producers get paid, but it's going to be a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot.
And the fact that he's doing those things that they do at home is mind-blowing.
He's doing all those multiple jobs that it takes to make one song that most artists are not even involved in, besides the actual flowing and maybe the writing. But he's doing it all in one. We would have never guessed that he was independent and doing all this on his own if we weren't
just
told
haven't
that.
heard it.
Yes.
All right, everybody. This brings us to my personal favorite part of the day, and that is
Bar of the Day.
That's right, guys. It's Bar of the Day time. If you don't know what that is, then you guys have been under a rock, because Bar of the Day is what's hot.
Yes.
This is where I myself, my beautiful wife, Brittany, we will pick our favorite bars of the song. We're going to let you know what they are and why. And after that's said and done,
it's your turn.
You guys pick your favorite bars. Leave them in the comment section below with the hashtag BOTD.
Yep.
And let us know what stood out to you the most.
Yeah, and let us know how it made you feel.
Yeah. This one's deep, guys.
Yes,
this one I think
love the message.
a lot of people are going to be able to relate to in a lot of different ways.
I love that he's preaching the empathy on this.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes. And
we
that's
need
something
more
that something that a lot of people need to see. If they don't need it themselves, they need to see it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They in life, and that would change the world just in massive ways alone.
People need to be it for other people, and they need to be it for themselves as well.
That's right. All right, guys. My beautiful wife, Brittany, is going to go first.
Okay, here I go. All right, this one is mine. I see you smile at the clerk while you fumble through your purse. I just wish I had a little more to help. I imagine where you live and how you feeling, what you love, and who you'll be if you can make it out your hell. That speaks so much.
Yeah.
I mean, we were at a gas station a couple months ago, and a guy was buying some beer and some cigarettes, and he was struggling with his cards and calling to see, you know, how much he had on there.
Yeah.
And he literally looked at a whole line of people that was waiting and said, "Can anybody help?" And of course, nobody even wanted to make eye contact. But this one here, he jumped up and said immediately, "I got it." And literally, he covered everything. He wasn't, because the guy was like, "Oh, here, let me take some of this off, like his beer or something like that." And he was like, "No." He said, "I've got it."
Well,
it's not our place to judge what
no, I don't care what you're getting.
And he said, if it makes his night a little easier, then that makes my night a little easier. It makes me feel better.
That's right.
And that's how we need to live, guys.
And if I'm in the position to help, then I want to be able to do it, because, guys, I mean, I've been in positions to where I've needed help, but I'm a prideful person, and I don't ask for help at all. You know what I mean?
We both came from families where you're supposed to feel safe and asking for help even when you're young, and we weren't made to feel that way. And we were actually made to feel ashamed and stuff like that. So that can make you prideful and make, you know, your ego not want to ask for help elsewhere because of how you were brought up. Okay, and it also says, I imagine where you live in, how you feeling, what you love, and who you'll be if you can make it out of your hell. And he's talking about all the different examples he's going through with the different people struggling. And I completely relate to that, because I imagine all kinds of things about people, and I always wish them the very, very best. I'm always sending them the most positive energy that I can possibly do out of my little being, and I know he does it as well.
I love the observation point of view that he took in this song.
So clever.
And a lot of the bars like that one, you know, he's going so deep into what he sees.
Yes.
You know,
like details
as another person, and not just what's going on right there in the moment, but in the future or the past of that person, and how he's getting the point across that, you know, everybody's got their own story.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's not one.
That's true empathy too.
Yeah.
I love how he's actually putting that, he's not just putting a message of empathy out there, he's practicing that empathy in this song.
Absolutely.
And I love that, because empathy is past, you know, present and future.
Absolutely.
It just is. You want to have empathy for it all, because
well said.
A person's story, it's got all past, present, and future in it. So
absolutely,
you got to have empathy for all of it.
Let's listen to Miss Thang's bar of the day, guys.
I see you smile at the clerk when you fumble through your purse. I just wish I had a little more to help. I imagine where you're living, how you feeling, what you loving, who you'll be if you can make it out your hell. I see you at the bus stop, looking at the sidewalk, smoking up a cigarette.
That's awesome. And the way he did his transitions and his flows in this were fucking really good too. I mean, it was a very well put together song. The video went right along with it also. So
I love it.
Kudos to that, man. Okay, guys, my turn for my bar of the day. This, I kind of touched on it earlier. First of all, I love how he kept the structure the same in his verses, and especially in kind of like, I wouldn't call it necessarily a sub hook, but like the build up to his hook, how he kind of went along the same theme and kept the same structure. I'm going to go with the first verse in that build there, where he says, everybody's got a story. If you look a little closer, you can see it in the wrinkles in their face. They can hide it in the silence. They can bury it and fight it, but it comes out when their hair is turning gray.
Yes.
The fact that he's showing the world that, yes, everybody's got a story. And I know people have heard that line before, you know, everybody's got their own problems, everybody's, going through their own things, stuff like that. But the fact, if you stop and think about it though, that person over there, this person over there, you watching, me, her, we've all got shit going on. And not only do we got stuff going on right now,
we have a backstory.
We've got a story that's led up to now,
and that's where you'll find understanding too of why a person is the way they are and do the things that they do.
Absolutely,
especially their childhood and their upbringing.
Yes, and luckily, I and my wife are able to have such a good support system with each other. We've been able to work through a lot of our backstories and some of the stuff that that would have defined us later in life when our hair turned gray, or possibly led us astray, up until then. Or could have been
the reason that our hair turned gray.
Absolutely, which has made us take more of a profound look at ourselves and our lives and our future. But for a lot of people that doesn't happen, and you unfortunately can hide a lot through not speaking about it and just burying it inside. But the fact of the matter is, it will always come to the surface one way or another, whether it's gray hair, whether it's sickness, whether it's depression, whether it's, addiction, anything, it's going to take
a toll
on you, and it's going to
take your spirit away.
And it doesn't always have to be negative, let's just face it, it doesn't. You can carry a lot of good with you, and if you do that, that will lead the way also, and it will open the door for more good, in your life.
Exactly. So, this song was more geared towards the ones that have struggled through life,
the struggles.
Even the ones that are at a good place in their life, they have struggled in their life somewhere.
Some way.
And it will continue to be a struggle if they don't face it, if they don't face their demons and learn to heal from those. And if they keep trying to hide from them, they're going to keep showing up in different ways in their life.
All right, guys, let's listen to my bar of the day.
Forget about the little boy's life. Everybody's got a story. If you look a little closer, you can see it in the wrinkles in their face. They can hide it in the silence, they can bury it and fight it, but it comes out when the hair is turning gray. You can feel it if you touch them, you can tell
I love that build. He did such a good job on the build, and that will make a song or break it. You know what I mean? Having really good transitions like that, and the way he paired it with the effects in the background.
The whole engineering of the song. Yes, the production goes right along with the lyrics, and then the way that they choose to flow, and then the transitions that they flow into, and all of that. There's a lot that goes into just making up one song, and all of it matters. And they did a great job.
Bravo. Yes. Now it's your turn to do something great. Let us know what your bar of the day is down in the comments section, guys. Let us know with the hashtag BOTD and tell us why.
Yeah. If you Let us know how you felt about this song.
Absolutely.
Because I guarantee it made you feel something.
It had to have. If it didn't, you know, that's...
Did it inspire you to have empathy for yourself?
Yeah.
Did it inspire to go out and smile at a stranger? So they could maybe, you know, that smile can be contagious.
That's right. Did it inspire you to slap a hoe?
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully not. But, you know, if it did, let me know how it hurt. How it hurt.
Let us know. Emotions can be fickle. They're fickle little bitches.
Can you still feel it on your hand? Does your hand still tingle? You know what I mean? Just let us know and do that below. If you guys don't want to tell me about how you slapped a hoe below, hit us at officialnewtribe@gmail.com. That's right, guys. You can reach us there. Hit us with your bar of the days. Let us know some suggestions, other Tom tracks that you might want us to react to.
We've got a whole list of them as of now, thanks to y'all. But if you want to keep sending them our way, then go ahead.
That's right.
The more that we see, the popular ones, those are going to be the ones that we're trying to do
the ones
first.
that get the more requests and that sort of thing. That's
because it's
kind
for
of the
y'all.
way we go with it.
Yeah, it's for y'all.
Absolutely.
So
and I mean, honestly, it's more for us now as well. Because I'm really enjoying what we're hearing from this guy, and we're not very far.
We're really enjoying getting to know him.
Yeah, we're not very far into the discography of Tom. So
this guy isn't just music and then Tom. This guy, he puts himself into his music.
Absolutely.
And those are our favorite type of artists. Those are going to be the realest of the real, and the ones that are actually going to make the music move. You know, it's going to move your ass.
And this is where we try to get you guys to move your ass to the subscribe button.
Yes, what are you waiting for? It's free.
Press that button.
It's free, and there's not a whole lot in this life that it's free. So you might as well jump on it while it's free.
Absolutely.
And ring the little bell so you know when we're premiering these things, and you can jump on the premieres with us and have some fun.
Absolutely, guys. Yes. We love hanging out with you guys. Yes. We try to do, like she said, the premieres as every day, but we will, on occasion, put out some doubles. We got my dog barking in the background. We got some backup videos that we have recorded that I'm going to try to put out in the meantime as well, so you guys might see those posted. All right, guys, that's all the time we're going to take up today. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We got a lot of Tom coming up. We got a lot of NF coming up. We got our Throwback Thursdays. We got a lot of fun stuff. Yeah, guys. It's going to be fun, so make sure you guys come back and hang out with us.
Yes.
We will see you guys tomorrow, and I can guarantee you that it's going to be just as
real. Peace, guys.